Alright then, welcome back. Last time, we finally actually managed to form Russia. And then a couple months later, the Commonwealth formed, so there's that too. They still haven't accepted Lithuanian culture yet, though. Yeesh. They just have Ruthenian and Polish. Oh, and Protestants are also spreading around pretty quickly. With France, Scotland, and the majority of Ireland, for example, converting. Sweden converted back to Catholic despite being almost entirely Protestant. In all ways also Protestant. But what do I care? Might as well improve relations with them. So I click here on the add policy. Karelia colonization is not what's important. What's important is over here. Siberia Colonization Act. Need to have embraced legalism. Okay, this was much earlier than expected. Oh well. I need Diplotech 20. I need either Diplomatic Skill 4, Natural Scientist, Trader, or Colonial Governor. I don't have Exploration ideas, so I'm not going to get a Colonial Governor. Natural Scientist or Trader are my best bet. I think I have a Trader, though. I was hoping to reach Diplotech 420 with my previous ruler, since she had a... well... Diplo Skill 4. So I'm not going to need a... hope that a Trader is around by the time I get to Diplotech 20. Which won't be that long, actually. Maximum, another 10 years, I would say. Although I did just lose a point gain, so... still, might take some time. Might be smart to build up the city, but it already has a workshop here from starting conditions for whatever reason. Also has a road. Is run by lesser nobles. As a result, it would be smart to build up a university here. And it won't have autonomy issues from it. And it's already got some of the more important economic structure in place. Although I probably won't build much bigger than making the most out of that workshop in the marketplace. I plan on building there too. And eventually a trade harbor. What? What? Alrighty then, I guess I'll get more power projection. Oh, I had great power status. Rank 8. Consider political. Isn't there a great power map mode? Ah. They're the ones I kicked off. England is. And their own rating is 682, mine is 687. Yeah, it's close. Oh. Learned religious ed. Yep. Please, no religious controversy. Please, no religious controversy. Nope, theologian buff. Nice. hardly enough ingredient there for me to accept it. Yeah, what's sure, I'm never gonna get it otherwise. Besides, it's going to take forever for culture conversion efforts to occur. This is unlikely going to... I don't think my country's going to attempt to spread Novgorodian culture into there. Huh? Someone translated the Quran. So I can gain a ducat. Policy of intolerance, huh? One legitimacy. I'd rather get those 5 admin points and move 20 more towards fanaticism. Even if it is only going to be for a while. Ooh, a trade war from Pskov. Nice. Guess I won't have to build that myself. I know it says Greater Nobles, but I think that's a glitch. It always says the Greater Nobles. It's actually burgers stating that. Good for them. Besides, it's definitely in their interest for them to do that. Pskov happens to be one of my more autonomous cities. One of the most autonomous cities that's currently under their control. Veliki Novgorod has almost no autonomy. Nizhny Novgorod happens to be under the Greater Nobles, and even when it eventually converts to the burghers, which is honestly coming soon, it's also got better communication with Pskov by a few days. Pskov has 29, whereas Nizhny Novgorod has 19. So, autonomy is going to be even lower than it is in Pskov, although it won't be nearly as good as it is for Veliki Novgorod. With a regional capital, Veliki Novgorod has 13 days. Although I'm also pretty sure that with the road improvements coming soon, communication will improve a little bit. Not as much as if I did it in Vladimir, though, for example. Additionally, let me go ahead and build up this province even more. What's their population at? Yeah, almost 60k. Corporation guild it is. Standing army ideas. I might as well grab them if I'm pretty sure that it's going to be enough for Miltech. Because each idea lowers the tech cost by 1%. That is if ever... No, I don't remember correctly. Never mind. I've got 9 military ideas, so every idea reduces it by 0.7%. That doesn't sound nearly as good as I thought it was. This was something else that was 1%. I don't remember what. Oh well. With Dimitrov? Oh yeah, that's province. Wow. So autonomy is now at 0.4%. Okay then. Great. Let's make that centralization just a bit higher, please. Oh, on the other hand, it doesn't really change much at all. I'm fine with it. Ooh, a siege pip. Honestly, one of the most valuable ones. At least it is in a regular game. And imitate's not quite as important, since there's no actual cap to the siege timers. Siege effects? Eh. Because in base game, after a certain point, all that supplies lost and well, lack of supplies, lack of food, water shortage, defenders desert, etc. Eventually, it gets to the point where that doesn't raise the chances anymore of the siege ending. Whereas in M&T, it does actually do that. Additionally, there's also seems to be an overwhelming factor where if the army overwhelms the fort's defenders, they get a massive bonus to that siege timer, making it entirely possible to literally just take a local fortifications in a month or two. Marketplace set up. So that was decently important province. The Ruthenia node. And eventually, I do plan on eventually moving to that. So the Ruthenia node, once I've taken out most of, well, this part of the Commonwealth. And then even further later on, once I've basically gotten all the way to here, I'll take the South Baltic node, thank you very much. And I won't be able to really take advantage of everything I can unless I end up basically grabbing the North Sea node, since both Baltics can flow into there. It'll be like the Scandinavians the Vikings colonizing the Rus, just in the other direction. Really? It was reformed here now. Reduced religious unity. Wow, okay. That is a weird debuff if I've ever saw one. Let me read this. Although many rulers of Europe throw off their loyalty to the Pope, they put themselves in his stead by seizing control of the nascent Protestant churches that replaced the Catholic Church. This made the new radical Reformed Church and its democratic and individualistic ideas anathema to them. Because of this, Protestants persecuted this new denomination as much or more than Catholics. It took these new reformers decades to win acceptance in Europe, but eventually their numbers forced others to grudgingly respect their faith. Radicals have joined the mainstream. Yeah. Good. I'd much rather you colonize in this direction. I would prefer to have Ugra and Ligovia, Chermizy. How am I supposed to pronounce that? I wonder if... I wonder. Oh well, let's set you as the... Yeah, let's call them in. It would be a lot easier for me if I do that. Additionally, due to size of arms now, I think I might actually be able to win even without the Teutons leaving the war. But I do have to be careful about the fact that the castles are not going to be assisting. Just head to them all. I probably should ask the nobles for help. On one side, yes, I'm much more powerful than I was before. On the other hand, it would be best not to risk it. That was fast. That was even faster than usual. Oh, it's just a white piece. Yeah, Poland's not risking it this time. They actually do seem to be quite fearful of me this time. Very willing to get out of battle fast. Which is honestly a good sign for me. It means that I don't need to worry too much. Because they're honestly terrified. And that's good. Huh. Sure, let's take it. There we go. This will definitely help with autonomy. And the burgers will start investing into it too. Which sounds great. Wooden flats, which is not good. I just hope this stack finishes the siege. Nice. Actually, the siege is... Current siege tick is done in a day. But if they both sit in here, the siege chance increases dramatically. Okay, never mind. Of July. Rostov! Now get some monastic down too. Nice. Come on, finish the siege for once. And that's not good. Which is a serious advantage in this cramped space. Do have more morale though, and my shock is a much better roll. Shock is still much more important than your fire. So... Going to arrive at 1st of August. That's 10 days, and they don't... Or so, 20, a little more than 10 days. They don't have enough time to move to another province, not with the effects of the local fortifications hitting in. Retreat. Good, you're just going back to Moscow. They don't have the speed to go anywhere else. And they've got reduced morale, and they won't even have time to recover because during the same tick reinforcements and morale recovery occurs, the battle starts. So I can smash into their heavily weakened troops. So Kukungri wants to join in, but they're not fast enough for that. They're not fast enough to go anywhere else, so... Just hope everything works out. Oh well. The Banner General is at the job for this. And it's not like they even have a shock, so... Nor do they have maneuver pips. They're going to be heavily weakened. The numbers might not even be able to win the battle. Sure, they have better fire, but... Yeah, no doubt about triple casualties. Quadruple. Siege of Kursk is won, so... I'm gonna leave the battle going. I'm not sure if I'm gonna win, though. Okay, you've got until January, so finish the battle soon. Although with those shock values, Yeah. Their movement is locked too. And you'll get some reinforcement, though not much since you're in enemy territory. Still 1,000 manpower. Okay. I don't think I'm able to win this fight. Unless, yeah. Take some serious digging, so. Retreat to Moscow. And recover. You sure you want to move to Minsk? Are you absolutely certain about this? Shouldn't you be able to see into your territory like this? Good. You know better than to try that. I was hoping you wouldn't try that, because I could just imagine the endless battles I would have to deal with. So how long is Hungary now? It's still gonna take a bit of doing for me to get rid of them in the war. I'm in no position to attack them anyway. Commonwealth getting shifts is also not helpful. Although they are not in a position to protect Croatia here, so head straight to there. You'll be there in case something goes wrong. Ah, finally. Okay, so Hungary's still on medium. I got the ticking war score back. Right, I'll let the battle occur and then see where I am. Wiped. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably let the year end. Move to here to help defend. Is that a white peace offer? Heck no. An AI would take it, but I wouldn't. I am fully aware where my war exhaustion's at. I can handle rebels, though. And I can also handle manpower shortages, it's just that I prefer to save them when it's needed. I could just get 60,000 just by clicking the button. I can get almost 50,000 just by clicking it 3 times. Although that will affect a lot of stuff. Before I save, quick look at the world again. Hey, Transox, your name actually stretches. Also stretches over the name of the Grey Horde. Persia's still a mess. Alwa is slowly making its way into Ethiopia. This somehow hasn't changed at all. You would think Castile would have revolted by now. England's no longer a great power. How sad for them. Yeah, not much else has changed. Outside of religious shenanigans, like the Commonwealth turning Protestant. Yeah. And the occasional reformed republic here and there. Well, this one's a county. Anyway. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.